Selling Days with Lisa Hayes. With the price she pays, you'll be amazed. She's a national.
We Buy Any Home review. Who are We Buy Any Home, and how can they help me? So now we've exchanged pleasantries, it's time to start looking into who We Buy Any Home really are, and whether or not they could help you. We Buy Any Home launched back in the year 2010. Their entire goal and purpose was to help property owners who are struggling to sell their property, by getting them a quick sale on their homes. They also claim to offer a fair, and a good, price for the property in question. They boast to thrive off their honesty and being fair. They are actually a founding member of the National Association of Property Buyers, also commonly referred to as the NAPB. They are also members of the Property Ombudsman. The fact that We Buy Any Home are a member of these organizations prove that they must be committed to abiding by all of the rules and regulations of both the NAPB and the Property Ombudsman. They provide a principled service to home sellers. We Buy Any Home were actually ranked in the top 3 of YouGov's Top Brand Buzz Awards in 2019. They claim to have a combined experience time of over 300 years in the property buying industry, and aim to listen to their customers' needs in order to provide them with the best possible service. They are a guaranteed cash buyer, who will come back to you with a no-obligation offer within as little a time frame as 24 hours. They have a best price guarantee, which means that they will beat other genuine offers from cash buying companies, or they claim to, anyway. Their completions are quick, with them claiming to have the money in your account in as little as 7 days following their initial offer. There are no hidden charges or legal fees to be seen either. If you have a property to sell, and need to do it quickly, then it would appear that We Buy Any House could have a viable solution for you. However, you must understand that in exchange for a quick sale, you will definitely not make the full market value on your property. So long as you can live with that, you shouldn't have an issue. How long will it take for We Buy Any Home to buy my property? One of the selling points of We Buy Any Home is that they will buy your property quickly and keep it simple for you during the process. As we mentioned above earlier on, customers can potentially be presented with an offer, which is non-obligatory, in as little as 24 hours following the property valuation. The process of the property valuation itself is made up of a combination of 2 different things. The first of these is an online assessment, made up of using resources such as Land Registry, Rightmove Plus, and other third-party sources. There will also be valuations provided by 2 or 3 independent estate agencies. There isn't likely to be a delay in the process because We Buy Any Home actually have their own cash reserves. The lack of likelihood for delay means that the overall process with We Buy Any Home should be quick, easy, and relatively stress-free. However, in some cases, selling property can be a tricky process, which could mean it might take 2 or 3 weeks for the sale to complete in full. Remember, however, that if you do need to quicken up the process at any time, you are well within your rights to ask. What is the process behind selling with We Buy Any Home? As with any property buying agency, there is a process behind selling to We Buy Any Home. To make this clear for you, we have conducted our research fully and effectively to provide you with their method in a step-by-step format. Read on to find out more. Step 1. Initial inquiries. The first step in selling to We Buy Any Home is the initial stage of inquiries. It's as simply as filling in an online inquiry form. It's not a difficult form, and there are only a few straightforward questions to answer. The questions are simply there so that the We Buy Any Home staff can get a feel for the property you're trying to sell to them. They have their own database of properties that they have developed over time. They use 2 or 3 different estate agencies, as well as reliable valuation software in order to acquire a valuation which is accurate in relation to the current property market. Step TWO. Making an offer. The second stage following initial inquiries and valuations is making an offer. Once all of your details have been processed, you'll be contacted by an advisor to have a discussion about your property. They will advise you on the offer that We Buy Any Home are willing to make. Their advisors will talk to you and are actively encouraged to listen, so that they are in the best possible to deal with your situation effectively. This will give you, as the seller, the opportunity to voice your preferences and opinions as well as asking any questions in regards to time frame and so on. After this conversation has been had, you will be presented with an official offer, usually in writing. Step 3. The actual sale. The third, and final, stage to selling with We Buy Any Home, is the actual sale of the property itself. We told you it was simple enough. Of course, there will be some paperwork to complete. This is the case with any transaction. Only once all of this paperwork is completed can everything be put in place in order for the sale to go forwards. Initially, We Buy Any Home will appoint you with a solicitor. Usually this will be an independent professional within the industry who don't actually have an affiliation with the company. The solicitor fees are actually covered by We Buy Any Home, meaning that you don't have to worry about paying any extras. After this, the company will employ an estate agent to confirm the final valuation of your property. This is also fee-free. So long as you're happy with everything to this point, the legal part of the process can start to go through. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure to check out the blog post version for a lot more information.
If you're trying to sell but it's not going well, if you can't get a sale and the estate agent fell, now is the time for you to jump and praise. Selling Days with Lisa Hayes, where the price she pays, you'll be amazed. She's a national cash buyer, and she'll pay you much higher to